Many dementia residents in dementia units drift down and become depressed, and they withdraw into themselves, and it becomes very difficult to be able to bring them out of themselves for them to communicate with others and make friends. Now, when this is the situation, say for example you're the son, you've got a depressed mother, she's in the dementia unit, you're visiting regularly, it can become really stressful for the relative as well as the person in the dementia unit. If you've tried everything to try to bring your mother out of the depression but nothing is working, then it can become a real drain on your resources as well. So the best thing is to try at all costs to get your mother engaged in the activities at the dementia unit and to go along for a while with her so that she can become established in that. The activities are really important because it's there that your mother will make friends and engage. Now, initially, she may be resistant to going, say, to the morning press reading, but if you go along with her for the first few times, sit in the front row, introduce yourself to the other ladies, to the activities coordinator, partake, enjoy it along with her, and she gets a positive experience out of it. If you can do that a few times, it's often all that's needed to get her motivated to then go on her own. And you can also say to her primary carer, can you please just check that mum gets along to the newspaper reading each morning when I'm not there? It's really important that she joins in. And also ask your mother to make the effort and engage, and just be upfront and say, look mum, you've become a bit flat and depressed and I've tried everything, I'm here to support, of course I'm here to support, but we've been on lots of outings, lots of trips, lots of walks, lots of everything, and the main thing really that's needed now is for you to make the effort, go to the activities and get to know the other ladies, and also join in something like the press reading. You've always been interested in current affairs and political events, and you can keep up to speed with it at the newspaper reading, and then we've got more to discuss when we do see each other. And if she's been a big reader of the newspaper, press and news, she'll understand that line of thinking. So it's just to be able to get in and find a way to be able to encourage your mother so that you can get her to socialise with the other people at the unit, and then that takes the pressure off you. If she's making friends with other people, other ladies at the unit, then maybe a male friend, then what happens is that because she's occupied, because she's engaged, there's less pressure on you to be able to have to provide all the socialization, solutions, company, etc. And it just takes the burden and the pressure off the relative. Now, another example I've had of a depressed woman, she was a lovely lady. She was in her, actually 90 by the time I was working with her. She was 90 years old. She had a lovely, glamorous, beautiful daughter, and she was very dependent on this daughter. Whenever the daughter wasn't there, she just went into a major depression, a major decline, calling out for the daughter. All she wanted to see was the daughter, which made it very difficult for the daughter because the daughter had a big life, family and church and many other things that she needed to look after aside from her mother. But her plaintive calls and her mother pulled on her heartstrings, and she was there a lot of the time, every day, seeing her mother. And her mother actually said to me, look, I know I should be making more effort. I know I should be making more effort to make friends, but it's just that my daughter's so lovely and I do enjoy her so much, and so much easier just to be with her, which of course it was so much easier to be with the lovely, glamorous, beautiful daughter who did her hair and makeup and lipstick and everything charmingly nice. But really, she should have made more effort. I mean, the daughter had a very kind personality. She didn't have that assertiveness. She couldn't bring herself somehow to be assertive with her mother and say, look, mum, really, I'm happy to support, of course, happy to be here, but really you do need to make more effort to go to the activities and engage in the activities and meet the other ladies and be part of it. It will be better for you, it will be better for me, it will be better for everyone She wasn't able to say that. And as a result, the mother was just totally dependent, and it did become a strain and a drain on the daughter, sadly. You know, it did affect her in different ways. So we have to be careful, because we all have so much time, energy and effort available. And, you know, I mean, some of us are stronger than others. Some of us have more capacity than others, but there's a limit to it to a certain extent. I mean, supporting someone in a dementia unit is a big effort. It's a big task. And if the person themselves in the dementia unit is not making an effort, it's double the effort for the relative. So that's why it's good to encourage the person to make an effort, because that will make it easier on you and more manageable in the long term. So I've written 2 books on these subjects, The Resident's Voice and The Resident's Rise, both from a dementia unit. The first book being all about what you need to know for when a family member goes into a dementia unit. There's a lot to know, a lot to read up on. And the second one is about what to do and how to help someone when they've been in a dementia unit for some time, and all the issues that are likely to arise, and positive practical solutions for that. All of it positive, has to be positive, because otherwise it's unsustainable, and it needs to be practical so that it can be carried out. So thank you for your support and likes, and please subscribe and pass on the links. Thank you.